When was the last time Jungkook truly smiled, not for the cameras, but from the heart? He's always been the bright one, the euphoria boy. But behind the glow, there's a silence we often ignore. In one interview he said, "I sometimes forget what happiness feels like." Not because he's ungrateful, but because happiness became a duty. Each award, each stage, each cheer, felt like a performance. Not just of art but of being okay. He wasn't faking it, but he was trying to remember how it once felt real. It's hard to feel joy when your life becomes a role. And harder when the world expects you to smile endlessly. Jungkook once admitted he doesn't remember what he likes anymore. "I do what I'm told. I don't know what I want," he confessed in BTS's documentary. His days were planned, his emotions filtered. He was the dream for millions. But was he living his own dream? The contradiction is painful, adored by the world, but unsure of yourself. He had everything, and yet something was missing. Not material things, but moments of stillness, of truth. Fame gave him a crown, but took away his mirror. How can you feel happiness when you don't know who you are anymore? Is success worth it if it erases your soul? There were glimpses, brief flashes of joy, like when he ran barefoot during Bon Voyage, or when he laughed without holding back on live streams. But they came like rain in a desert, rare, fleeting, precious. Moments that reminded us, he's still just a boy. A boy who once dreamed of singing, not surviving. A boy who wanted connection, not control. Even in the spotlight, he was looking for a quiet place to feel again. True happiness isn't loud, it's peaceful. And for Jungkook, peace became luxury. He began exploring new passions, boxing, photography, film. Not for content, but to feel alive. In one V Live he said, "When I shoot or box, I feel like myself again." These weren't hobbies, they were lifelines. Small rebellions against a schedule that forgot his humanity. He was reclaiming his identity piece by piece. Trying to remember who Jungkook is when no one's watching. And in those moments, we saw something rare, authenticity. The kind that makes you cry not because he's broken, but because he's healing. Maybe happiness isn't a destination. Maybe it's rediscovery. But healing is not linear. Even as he laughed, tears weren't far behind. "I don't know what to say sometimes because I feel empty," he once told armies. Not all sadness is visible. Not all pain is dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet, like a smile that ends too soon. Fans cheered louder, hoping he'd feel it. But happiness can't be given, it must be found. And in the middle of the noise, he searched for silence. Not to run from fans, but to return to himself. Because what good is applause, if you can't hear your own heart?